Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
One Love is in cinemas today. It's the story of Bob Marley and his son Ziggy, a musician in his own right, along with a variety of Ziggy's siblings, have produced this movie.
Yeah, Ziggy's with us. Hello, come in, Ziggy.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, great to talk to you. Fabulous film. What an interesting project for you and your siblings to take on. Was it bittersweet diving into your dad's life in this way?
Bittersweet. I don't think about it like that. I think for me, we know our lives, we know our father's life, so it was more of an adventure for us. It wasn't something that was overly emotional because we already dealt with the emotions of this. We lived in it, you know. So for recreate it was more like a joyful adventure.
Oh, good.
Great.
Because living in Jamaica in 1976, it looked like a pretty dangerous place for a little kid.
No, well, not really. I mean, it's dangerous, but it's what we're used to. So we didn't even think about it. I mean, it was dangerous when you look in retrospect, but at the time, it was just life.
Because there's so much of your dad's life that I didn't know. I knew the music, but his story is so interesting. Is that one of the things that why you wanted to make this film?
Yeah, we wanted to give people a more introspective side of Bob, a more emotional side of Bob that people don't really know. People think of him as an icon, a legend, as like, one of those Greek mythologies sometimes.
And he was so young when he passed away.
So young. I mean, when I look back now, I realize that, you know what I'm saying? When I was 12 when he passed away, I didn't think about it, but now I'm so much old. I'm like more than 20 years older than he was.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy, yeah.
And how was it doing this with your siblings? Have you worked as a team before, or was this new to you?
No, we used to have a group. We worked together. We worked together from before. We grew up as a family unit, really, and we were taught that we love each other. You know what I mean? Even my father had children with outside of marriage, and we were taught to love them. We were taught to love each other. My brother Steven is the music supervisor. I make sure the music sound good. My sister Stella, she came in and she and Lashana was advocating for more proactiveness in our mother's character and making sure, some of the costume designs and stuff was right. So we all had our different roles.
I like that scene where Bob ends up in London in the 70s, right in the middle of the punk era, which is the furthest thing away from reggae. And he's just wandering around Trafalgar Square, smoking a bit of weed and just living life. But he looks so cool against the punks and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I think, what I understand was that my father felt a camaraderie with the punks at the time because they were like anti-system, like the same thing like what Rasta was in Jamaica, the punk was in England. So he felt a camaraderie, and he had this song he wrote called Punky Reggae Party, which was about it's punks and reggae coming together in a kind of revolutionary way.
Was there anything when you went about putting this project together, anything you learned about your dad that surprised you?
No, I wouldn't put it that way. The way I would put it is that it made me think about things that surprised me probably, and think it made me think about things that I never really thought about on a deep level until now, which is what kind of when you see a father, I guess it's a typical thing. Your father to a son, to a young child, your father is like this giant, this stone, this like, infallible type of person, no faults, no thing. But what this film made me think about was, wow, the emotional thing that he must have went through during this period of time. Assassination attempt, his wife getting shot in the head, leaving his homeland, being diagnosed with cancer, having to move on, having to work, having to make music, having to make a decision to come back to Jamaica after all of that. For him to come out at the end of it and say that if his life is for him, he doesn't want it. I mean, for a human being to come to that conclusion, you have to go through some stuff that is much more inside than it is on the outside, you know.
Certainly, and your dad certainly lived it, but also his legacy just lives on, and it's such a great movie. I really enjoyed it. One Love is in cinemas now. It's so great to talk to you, Ziggy.
Yeah, man, good to talk to you guys. Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.